This morning, I just wanted to get on here and talk about something that's been on my mind lately, which is just, like these urges and temptations that you're gonna get regardless, no matter what, you know. Even once you become successful, you're gonna get the same urges that you did when you were on the first day of self-improvement, right? It's just a never-ending cycle. And the urges don't go away. They never do, they never will. The only thing that changes is your identity. And your identity is backed up by what you do. And that identity rejects your, giving in to the urges. Because imagine you were drinking, alcohol, obviously, for 4 months. And you were heavily addicted, and then you just stopped out of nowhere, and you viewed it as quitting alcohol rather than you're viewing yourself as a person who's trying to quit alcohol. And then there's another version of you who is in the exact same scenario but views himself as a person who is done with alcohol. Obviously, the person who views himself as done with alcohol will be much better at quitting, because the mind is a powerful thing. Just brainwash yourself into thinking that you don't need it anymore. And these urges that I've been getting it's every weekend. The past 2 weekends, I say every weekend and I say past 2 weekends, but yeah, these past 2 weekends I've been really getting the urge to just play some video games, man. You know what I mean? Just throw life on the back burner, hop on a game, and just lose myself. And it sounds nice, but it's not part of who I want to be and who I am, right? It's not what the future me does. So why is the current me doing it if the future me doesn't need to do it? So I just kind of got on here to talk about how I beat these urges, and really you just have to keep reframing them. Because if you view it as, let's just say you get a thought to jerk off, right? You really want to jerk off, but you're not an idiot and you know that it's bad for you. Well, in moderation. No. Just, if you do it, more than once a week to porn, then it's bad, right? If you ever watch porn, it's bad. But, I understand that humans are supposed to, get some release. I don't know, I'm not an expert in the subject. I just try to avoid it as much as possible. Which, speaking of, today is day 8 since my first relapse, which was I relapsed on day 10. So I had 9 days of no fap, relapsed, and then now today is my 8th day. So, yeah. Really, the urges kind of went away. But, quick side note, I feel like I would want to be the person in the future that just doesn't think about watching porn or doesn't want to, right? Rather than the person that's constantly just dissecting their brain in order to just get rid of the urges, right? And I think I talked about this a while ago, that I felt less impressive or accomplished because I wasn't thinking about, watching it that much. And no, I was wrong. That's the level that I want to be at, where I'm not thinking about it, because I'd rather have that than think about it and just have to trudge through the snow every time. So yeah, the identity is a huge part in sorry, I'm home alone right now, which first time ever at this time, probably not, but yeah, my brother's moving out, so yeah, and my parents are gone for the weekend, so It's interesting. And I didn't want to leave my door open because my dogs could be walking around in my room. It just a little tangent. But yeah, you have to reframe these urges. What do I mean by that? You view the urge as a want to do the action, right? It's like, when a cocaine addict sees the cocaine, like the powder, I probably shouldn't say that word because it might get this video taken down. But when an addict of the white powder sees the white powder, that's when their dopamine spikes. When they see it, when they anticipate it, when they actually indulge in it, their dopamine doesn't do anything, right? It does nothing. Because most of the dopamine comes in when you're anticipating the action rather than, you want a lot more than you like, right? You want, $20 million, but then once you realize what that lifestyle's like, you may not like it, right? You may want to be more of a minimalist, but yeah, reframing the identity. I keep reframing the urge. I keep just wandering off. But reframing the urge, what I mean by that is obviously reframing it. And how do you do that? You stop viewing it as an urge to do something bad. You start viewing it as a test to your new identity, right? Because it's like, say there's like my parents make a cake, and there's a cake which I get an urge to eat, right? Naturally so. And it's a test. And I would view it, okay, I don't really know how to word this. I think you get what I'm saying though. You have to frame it as a test to prove to yourself that you are this new person. Or, it's just, you have to view everything as a test and an opportunity. Because when you do that, growth becomes, you see opportunities for growth everywhere. If you frame urges as opportunities are everywhere because urges are everywhere. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me show you the time real quick. It is 4:08 right now in the morning. So woke up at 3:30 on a Sunday. Nobody else is doing this shit. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for the day. It's gonna be great, and I'm gonna do a lot. And I did say in the last video I was gonna buzz my hair, which kinda got blindsided in a sense. I forgot that Jan, my brother, was going to be moving out, so I didn't really plan for that, and I didn't help him because his friends were over, and that's why I didn't buzz my head, because I didn't want to take up the bathroom, right? That's just kind of a dick move, especially when there's 3 other people at the house. But yeah, I'm thinking that I'm going to get the buzz cut today. I'm hoping I am, because I don't think it would be nearly as good to do it on the weekend, but or during the week, it'd be much better to do it on the weekend. But yeah, it's 4:10. I've got to edit this video, I've got to make the thumbnail, and then gratitude, meditation, all the simple stuff that I do every day. So yeah, thank you for watching, and peace.